No drug testing in this fight, so
Yeah.
he's been out 3 years. Do you
Yeah.
have any concerns around what he's been up to?
That's a good question. I never even thought of that. Eh?
What do you make of it?
There should be drug testing. And I haven't been drug tested either.
Yeah, right.
So there should be drug testing. That's 100%. So yeah, interesting.
Bro, did you hear what Tszyu just said, ladies and gentlemen? Bruh, somebody tell Earl Spence Jr. to get on that Austrian. Get on that Austrian, my boy. Somebody give Earl Spence Jr. some type of pharmaceutical drug, some type of upper to get this man feeling the best, looking the best that he's ever had in his career, coming off a 3-year layoff, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, I'm playing with you. But Tszyu just said he found out that there's no drug testing being involved. Matter of fact, I actually didn't get drug tested myself. Now I think about it, maybe Earl Spence Jr. should be drug tested, says Tszyu. Ladies and gentlemen, that's some breaking news, but the point that I want to speak about when it comes to this is, isn't Tszyu ranked by the WBC rankings in the top 15 at 154 pounds? I believe the WBC clean boxing program once again just got exposed. Ladies and gentlemen, Tszyu just said he wasn't drug tested at all leading up to this event. He's a top 15 ranked fighter under the WBC 154 pound rankings, and he has not been drug tested. This is why Devin Haney was complaining to Ryan Garcia and the WBC and Mauricio Solomon. Mauricio tried to come out and technically didn't answer the actual questions that Devin Haney had, but was trying to come out and say, oh, this guy's been drug tested over 70 times. He's clean. Tszyu is a top 15 ranked fighter. So tell me, am I wrong here? Is Tszyu supposed to be randomly drug tested by the VADA, by the clean boxing program, the WBC that runs through VADA? How do the rules work here? Who's being drug tested for what? Is it just random, or can you at least make it when a fighter is going into a fight? I know Earl Spence Jr. isn't ranked by the WBC at 154 pounds. But Tszyu is enrolled in the clean boxing program as rules state. If you want to fight for the WBC, you must enroll yourself if you're a top 15 fighter or champion. And Tszyu's over here talking about not being drug tested. Ladies and gentlemen, is it possible that Earl Spence Jr. might try to do something going into this fight? I don't believe so at all. But there's a chance. Hey. And there's an opportunity here that would be diabolical to take. Diabolical. But when there's no drug testing involved, these are the times when you have an opportunity to do something illegal that might not pay off, but will help you. I'm not condoning this at all, ladies and gentlemen, but there ain't no drug testing. Hey, if you are VADA, if you're the WBC, if you're WADA, don't matter who you are, if you got two guys going into a fight in Australia, this guy's making his 3-year return, and there's no drug testing involved, bro, it almost makes me think, I hope one of these dudes is doing drugs. So that way, the rules can be exposed and we can learn from our mistakes of not letting this happen again. At the end of the day, I don't believe Tszyu or Earl Spence Jr. are drug cheats. I don't believe they would even try to attempt that. But hey, if this was Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney, bruh, nobody would have ever got caught. Completely different fights, completely different scenario. But just imagine, ladies and gentlemen, just put that in your head. There's no drug testing involved when it comes to this fight. Absolutely breaking news. I'm out.